Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Libra on the 6th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, people that have this placement, like me, may strive for tranquility, peace, harmony, diplomacy in their work environment. They like things to be on an even keel and have good rapport with their fellow employees. If this person is a supervisor, very likely the person will show a very balanced and fair-minded attitude toward employees and will give the employees their appropriate raises when necessary, and will also not be reluctant to reprimand them in situations as well. Now, Libra on the cusp of the 6th house as far as possible employment positions. Perhaps this person may work well, perhaps in arbitration, negotiation, perhaps working something like a marriage counselor or someone that deals with some kind of reconciliation with others. This could be somebody that finds a profession in the arts, such as drawing, painting, sculpting, music, acting. When I was young, I had aspirations of being, I guess we could say, like a comic book or superhero artist. I used to draw when I was young, but the interest, I guess when my interest for comic books dissipated, so did my interest in drawing as well, unfortunately. So anyway, other things to look at as far as having Libra on the cusp of the 6th house. Well, the 6th house governs our daily routine, so perhaps this could be a person that wants a balanced routine. The routine may consist perhaps of maybe listening to music and having things kind of balanced in a fair way in their mind. The 6th house is our health. There might be some kind of perhaps problems this person may have, maybe in their lower back area. And I have a protruding or bulging disc in my lower back, and I have Libra on the 6th house cusp. Also, there might be some kidney afflictions. I had a kidney stone pulverized in 2006, so I could relate to people that maybe have Libra on the 6th house cusp, and because they may be dealing, I'm sure a number of these people have dealt with things that I have or similar. And also there could be some affliction with the bladder as well. It could be problematic. The few of you out there that have me as a friend on Facebook, I had put something up in some recent time that I had some kind of problem, and somebody had thought that it might be a bladder problem, and still trying to get that resolved. Well, anyway, I think some other things to look at with Libra on the cusp of the 6th house. Well, the 6th house also governs pets and small animals. So this person really, if they have pets, they probably want the kinds that aren't really loud, really boisterous, the kinds that are quiet, because I think peace and tranquility is such a strong point for people that have this placement, especially if Taurus rises, like in my case. In many cases, Libra on the cusp of the 6th house will appear when somebody has Taurus rising, and they like to have, like more likely than not, a peaceful relationship with their pets, and they probably more prefer the docile, passive kind of pets as opposed to the louder or the more aggressive ones. So this person may disdain from, I guess we could say, combative or contentious situations at the workforce, because Libra is ruled by Venus, and people will often want really things to be copacetic at work, and it may lead to some perhaps some problem or some health issues if this person does not feel compatible with others on the job, or they feel some kind of discomfiture in the workplace. It may lead to a certain maybe problematic health situations, and which is obviously not going to be good for the person. So this person needs to, whatever they do in their life as far as their employment goes or their service to others, it has to be something that they really have, I guess you could say, have that passion or exuberance for. So it's imperative for these people to have that, I would say. some other things to consider with Libra on the cusp of the 6th house. Now, the 6th house also governs hygiene. So this person may really have a strong desire not just to be clean, but to have a very good appearance. And because Venus rules Libra, and Libra is about beauty very often. I mean, not very often, really. I mean, that's what corresponds or correlates with that sign. So this person may make an extra effort or put exceptional effort into looking as well as they possibly can as far as their appearance, and there might be a strong emphasis on this, looking as beautiful as they or handsome as this person can. Some other things to consider with Libra on the cusp of the 6th house. Let me go back to the health issues. There might be a proclivity, if you will, to overindulge perhaps in sweet foods, succulent foods. And I think this would be especially true if Taurus rises, because Taurus, I mean, can be infatuated with sweets. And I mean, I have Taurus rising, and I can relate to this very strongly. Now, I've modified this over the years, but I still have very, very strong, I guess you could say, urge to indulge in these sweet foods, and this could lead to problems that could be detrimental to one's health too. So that's something to consider with Libra on the cusp of the 6th house in a natal chart. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Libra on the cusp of the 6th house in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Scorpio on the cusp of the 6th house in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.